Hi, welcome to callcentervoip.com. That's center C-E-N-T-R-E, or freepredictivedialers.com. Today we'd like to tell you how to put a trunk line in your Vicibox, VicidialNow, or Vicidial system in order for you to get closer to making some phone calls. So the first thing you'll need to do is get a VoIP account. So if you go to callcentervoip.com, C-N-T-R-E, and you go into sign up now under VoIP service here, you get some options here. Okay, now you can choose your plan. Basically this is set up on VoIP and hosting services, so you just choose what you need. There's a hosted dialer plan and there's a call center VoIP plan. Call center VoIP plan does have a cheaper rate, but the other one is if you wanted to host, get one of our hosted servers for you instead of using your own equipment. You get to choose roughly what you think you're going to spend. It's just an accurate guide for us to use. What dialing method? Obviously, your predictive dialer. You probably wouldn't be looking at this video. You want a username. You want a password. That's a mix of uppercase, lowercase, characters, and numbers. At least 3 of them for a password. Email address, name, address, phone numbers. Important information for us is your MSN, Yahoo, or Skype, so we can see you through your installation process. We need to know whether you're a PayPal user or a credit card user, just for future billing records. If we need to, we normally give username, password, IP connectivity, but if you want to do a direct SIP registration, then we need to know the IP address that we're going to register. Any questions or comments? If that is your, if you were just after VoIP service, you just go down the bottom and send the application. If you want a hosted systems, you got a choice of your server, $200 worth of VoIP, and we set up your system for you. We can give you a free hosted trial session over a couple of days and charge you $100 worth of VoIP service to help pay for that trial. That's consumable VoIP. If you use $1,000 worth of VoIP a month, you get a free hosted Vicidial solution. $500 worth of VoIP a month, it costs you $200 a month for your Vicidial. If you spend $200 a month, it costs you $300 for hosting. If you want to use your VoIP, it costs you $400 for hosting, and that will cover you up to about 20, sometimes 25 staff. Other information we need is your capabilities. Have you used Vicidial before? Do you want us to set it up with you? After we set it up, do you need training? If we're setting it up, how many campaigns you want and the name of the campaigns, how many admin you want and their username and passwords, how many agents you're planning to start and their username and passwords, and if you need assistance in loading the leads initially. Basically at that point, that'll be all the information that we would need from you, and we would set up your VoIP account. So let's go ahead and go and set up the VoIP account. So first thing you're going to need to do is log in. If you have a VicidialNow, standard install login is 6666 with password of 1234. If you use Vicibox, then you would have made a username and password on your initial install. So we'll log in now. Okay, now we've logged in. To make the account, we're going to go to admin. We're going to carriers, and we're going to add a new carrier. Now, back on the other website, if you go into FAQs and equipment setups, we have pretty much cut and paste material that you need to make that happen. There's a picture of the information you need. If you go down a bit under that, then you get some areas where you can cut and paste to make it a bit easier for you. It's not all done, but most of it is. Carrier ID and carrier name must be typed in. Can't be too easy. Alright. Pink Global, PYNK in capitals, if you're going to use this config files. PYNK Global in lowercase for carrier name. PYNK Global lowercase for carrier names, and that corresponds with the information here. Now everything else is pretty much cut and paste, so go here, get the registration string, copy it, place it in your Trixbox, in your Vicidial. account entry. I would like to note this is, you must have a G729 codec, as you can see here, for this particular string entry, account entry to run. Paste that in. Next thing you'll need is your global string. Let's copy that exactly as it is. Next thing you'll need is your dial plan entry. Okay, then what we have to do is put in your account numbers. Now, I pre-made one before. This is here, and I will leave it active so you can use this to log in to check the accounts, but copy the account number. A couple of areas you need to do. Registration string, account number. Paste it in there. At the end of the registration string, account number. Paste it in there. Username in account entry. Paste it in there. From user in your account entry. And that's all the areas for your account entry. Next thing, we go back and we get your PIN number, which is like your password site. You can see your PIN here in registration string. You can see your PIN here. Alright, so 2 areas for your PIN and 4 areas for your account entry. Now the other thing to do is just have a bit of a look, making sure that everything's clean and we haven't typed anything. Like for example, you can notice here that registration strings a little bit out of alignment, so bring it back without deleting anything. You can also notice this area is out of alignment. Now that is generally complete and ready to be input. Just a couple of things that I need to know, that you need to know. This 9 here represents the prefix for your campaign. If you went to campaign and you selected detailed view, there'll be an area there for prefix. You can have any number in that prefix you want, which corresponds with this. It's only really one trunk can run one lot of prefixes. One campaign can run one lot of prefixes that suits a particular trunk. The next thing you need to know is this is designed for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 based phone numbers. Okay, so if you wanted to call somebody that either was shorter or longer, you would get that code and you would make a couple of other entries. Now if I add an extra X in here, what we've just done, is made it now dial a 12 phone number entry. Same thing, if I delete an entry here, we've just now made it dial a 9 phone number entry. So based on that, we can then now submit that, and that is now in the system ready to make phone calls. On another note, I will leave this username and password active. Okay, so if you wanted to just check of how basically our system looks, you could go to our website. Up the very top you can see the username, no spaces, the PIN number, and from there you should be able to log into our site just to check your phone. You can see here it's got $100 worth of credit on it. You can see, well, not much information because we haven't made phone calls on it yet, but from here, obviously I won't leave $100, but you are welcome to log in. Maybe I'll leave a few dollars on it every now and then so you can have a little bit of test account for you. Thank you very much. I'm hoping that helps. Next thing, we'll be setting up your campaigns, your users, and your leads. Hopefully that's made value, and we hope we can help you assist on your rollout. Thank you very much.